But now the attention turns to Cody Rhodes. And can you imagine the feeling after the torn pectoral muscle in the match of the year at Hell in a Cell? To fight back, to come back to this moment tonight.
Not just the torn pec, how about his entire life leading to this moment, Corey?
From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, the American Nightmare staring at the WrestleMania sign, realizing there is one more step to immortality.
From dashing to Stardust to the main event at WrestleMania.